Hey, everybody, welcome to our Saturday call here for New You Life. I just got to hit this. This is where we come together, guys, as a team, and this is where you can plug your new distributors in. This is where, as a new distributor, you want to come to get plugged in. This is where we teach you how to get going on the right track here. What I love about our company and our team especially is that we want to get you set up for success right away. My name is Angel Chandler. I've had 11 years in this profession. There's been many times where I've gone into a company or I've started something new and I don't know what to do and I don't know where to plug in and I don't know how to get growing and you try to figure it out yourself. Here we want to take you by the hand and we want to show you what to do, how to get there, what we do to duplicate success, the actual core basics of network marketing and what that looks like to build a business. And then we give you some tips and training along the way as well to get you started today. So if you want to start going out and prospecting and talking to people, you can start that today. So we welcome you here if you're brand new. We welcome the team members who are here and come and support this call. And the first way we get to start off is celebrating. So do I have co-host, Peg? Then I'll share my screen here. Okay, here it is. Can you guys see that?
Yep, we can see
Awesome.
it.
Yes. Okay, so this is our business success roadmap. And guys, we keep it really, really simple. We just do 5 steps to show you what to do. You're going to see that we do keep it a very simple system, that it's really easy to do, and then duplicate and show other people how to do it. That's what we want for you. We don't want you to feel like you haven't created enough success to show people how to build a team. We don't want you to feel like you need to know network marketing from A to Z and, understand the comp plan from top to bottom. We want to show you the basic first steps that you want to take in order to build a team. But like I say, we start off with celebrations. So first of all, I've got 2 pages of new distributors to welcome. So last time we did this, I think we had to go to 2 pages for the whole thing. Now we're at 4 pages, guys, and that's what we want to see. So congratulations, everybody, for building your team. But first, let's welcome our new distributors. We got Catalina Ferrada, Lauren Wendell, Liz Cano, Ashford Chancellor, Amanda Young, Cynthia Alvarez, Shay Wells, Sean Robertson, Sarah Sherwood, Francine Shoemaker, Terry Jardell, Kim Zaik. And then the next page, Katie Compton, Alyssa Hawes, Kira Finnegan, Dylan Brandes, Vibrant Life, Denise Alvinito, Tiffany Sanders, Kristen Cook, Lynn Angel, Sean Harrelson Attridge, Sherry Wolf, Rafael Flores, and Janice Todd. Welcome, everybody, to our team at New You Life. We're so excited to have you guys here. It's a really exciting time for you to be coming in, and we're going to be sharing some of that today on why it's so exciting, but we want to welcome you. And then let's celebrate all of our team members that got new distributors. We've got Alma Gormley, Jocelyn LaRocque, Jordan DeFelice, Jody Teish, Anna Goldenlight, Lori Goodgame, Phoenix Rising, Christina Dean, Catalina Ferrada, Sally Navarrete, Stanley Stephen Huntsman. And that was all of our people with new distributors. So congratulations, guys, on growing your team. We're celebrating you. And then we also celebrate team members who get new customers because we've got such fantastic products. We love that these products are getting into the hands of people, changing their health, changing their lives. So we want to celebrate Iris Hamilton, Peg Tucker, Amber Nicole Valicenti, Jody Teish, and Alma Gormley for sharing the products and getting new customers. And then we have a rank advancement to share as well. Lori Goodgame has hit promoter. Yay! Congratulations, Lori. That's the first step to success. And that's actually going to be coming up in one of our steps here. We're going to show you how to do exactly what Lori did. So we're going to go into our 5 steps, guys. Usually Donna takes this over, but she's out slaying the pickleball court today. So she's left it up to me to take over steps 1 through 3. We miss you, Donna. Hopefully I can do her justice and share as good as she does. But we have it super simple. So our step 1, guys, is just to join. So hopefully by now, if you're here and watching this, you've already done this. If not, and you're just taking a peek, this is your simple first step. The person who brought you here or shared New You Life with you is going to share their site with you. You're going to go to their site. You're going to see their name in the top right corner there, maybe their picture, and you're just going to go to that join button and follow the steps. It's going to ask you your country, a few questions, and then you can get going to step 2, which is picking your package. Now, hopefully at this time, you've also had a chance to take a look through our products, really understood what fits your health goals, what fits your financial goals, what fits your business goals. We want to make sure you're picking the right package. If you have any questions at that point, the person who's sharing their site with you and bringing you in on the products will definitely answer any questions you have. We have savings if you buy more. If you can do that, it's a great way to get your business started. So you have bottles to share. We have mix and match packages. It's too early for me to speak clearly. And you can pick some different products if that's what you like, or you can start with one bottle of Somaderm, whatever fits your goals. That's what we want for you. Again, with these packages, when you sign up, you're going to get your 1-year membership. So you get your whole back office. This is your entire business. You're getting your website, the back office to watch everything. It's basically your CRM back there. So you can see all of your customers, your team members, and see your growth. Of course, you get your starter kit and all of the resources and training as well. Now, you can't put a price on training, but honestly, with the leaders that we have here and the type of training you're getting thousands of dollars worth of training in this team. So it's something that I really like to share with people because we're very unique in the training that we have here and the support that we have here. So that's all included in that. And you'll be off to the races here. Then what's going to happen is you're going to get an email from New Life with your login details. So when you set up your account, you would have created a password and a username. You're going to first want to go into your back office and get your auto ship set up. This is how you're going to be active for commissions. So you're going to log into your back office, go to orders, and then you're going to go to subscription at the bottom there of orders, and you're going to click your auto ship. So you'll be able to go in there and figure out which products that you want to have on auto ship. Maybe you ordered Somaderm first and you want to have MLT on your auto ship, or if you're like me, I just have Somaderm set up in there for auto ship all the time, or you can pick different products. And the great thing is you can go in and change it at any time. So if you have, a little bit extra of some product and you want to add something in or change it up, you can do that. But just make sure that you're always active on auto ship, because we never want to have it happen where you're calling your sponsor and saying, hey, I didn't get paid commissions because I'm not active. If you go into your back office and you see that you're not active, that means your auto ship isn't set up. So you want to be active for commissions. You never want to miss a week of commissions. So make sure that is step 3 that you do. And now we're going to go into step 4. So those 3 steps, if you are a new distributor here and you're already watching this, you've likely completed steps 1 through 3. So that's a huge achievement right there, right? You know that you're already at step 4. You may have been starting to think about your step 4. Maybe somebody's talked to you about getting to promoter and what that first step looks like. It's really simple. It's just getting a person on your left and on your right. And that we have a binary system that we get paid on. So if you haven't taken a look at the compensation plan, there's a couple of videos you can watch and your sponsor will help you to understand that. But that's really simple. So it's your top 2 people. We're not that team that's getting you to go out there and write 100 people and go and knock on doors and go and throw this at everybody. Who are your top 2 people that you want to work with? Who are the first 2 people that come to your mind when you think about this business that you could share with them and just say, hey, Peg, I've started this new thing. I'm really excited about it. It's my own business with these amazing hormone health products. Would you mind taking a look? You're the first person I thought of. I don't know if it's for you or not, but I'd love for you to take a look. It's as simple as that. We're not asking you to post it all over your social media and start annoying people and, doing all of that. Who are your top 2 people to help you get to promoter? And then, so these are the steps that you also want to do. I'm just going to make this bigger now. So how do you share? Well, we have a Facebook group called Empower Hour that you can add. Actually, sorry, it's Empower Circle. I forgot to change that, Pig. And you can add them in there. And that's for anybody. That's not just for New Life distributors or customers. And what we do in there is we share testimonials. We share experiences with the business. We do our opportunity meetings in there. It's a place where if you want somebody to get exposure to the business and the products, but also the team, that's a place you want them to be in, because they're going to see encouragement. They're going to see our training. They're going to see how we share. Invite them to the live presentations, make sure you're plugged in. We do them. We do trainings on Monday and we do opportunities every other Wednesday. Make sure you're plugged into those and talk with your sponsor and find out how to get into those. Use the tools in our app. The person who brought you in will also show you how to use those tools. And then starting 5-way conversations. Now we have 5-way in there. It can be a 3-way, 4-way, 5-way, whatever works for you, but just bringing other people into the conversation. So if I'm talking to Paul about the business and he's like, yeah, I'd like to take a look at this, share more information. I'm gonna be like, for sure. I'm actually going to add you into a conversation with Peg and Donna, and they're going to share with you what their experience has been with New You Life. So I'm going to add him into a conversation on whatever platform I'm talking to him on. So if I'm on Facebook Messenger, I'm going to start a group chat. If I'm in texting, I'm going to start a text chat. And I'm going to say, hey, Peg and Donna, this is Paul. He's taking a look at the business. Can you share with him just what your experience has been with New You Life and what you love about it most? They're going to come in and share. And you can do that, of course, with products too. So if he was looking at products, it would be he's taking a look at the products, he's taking a look at the Somaderm, and they're going to come in and share. And we use this. This works. You bring people into the conversations and they get excited because they hear from other people. It's showing them that you have a support team, but it's also giving them testimonials and getting them excited about it. It's that social proof, right, that this works. And then by that time, you can say to them, is there any other questions you had, Paul, before we get you started? And it's as simple as that. So definitely use that way of conversing with people, especially when you're new and you feel like you're going to need to answer everything yourself. Of course, there's the standard 3-way call as well, which we really encourage, but we know that takes some working to get into. So if you're hesitant on a call, use the conversations. We will help you with that. And then following the 5/5 on a daily basis, we have a DMO we're going to give to you. Paul's going to share that with you coming up here. And it's just your action steps. Again, simple and boring, like we say, but it's all you have to do to create this success. So that was step 4. I'm going to pass it over to Charmaine for step 5. Charmaine is one of our executive promoters here and one of the leaders on the team. She does great trainings all the time. And she's going to share with you guys just how simple step 5 is. So Charmaine, go ahead.
Thank you, Angel. I have to say that, we look at this and it may be that you're feeling you're getting fed from a hot fire hose, but really it is a simple step. And businesses have processes, and we have a process. It's 1 through 4, and 5 is duplication. So going back to the first 3, it's join, pick a pack, choose auto ship. And as Angel said, getting to promoter is the first step. So getting to promoter, like Angel said, is talking to your top 2 people. Tell them about the business, bring them here, put them in a Facebook Live. There's some other tools that we have that Peg is going to talk about. But really getting to promoter is helping your people to invite their top 2 people. And again, you have backup. You have your sponsor. You have leaders across our business, and you're not alone. And it is so important for you to realize that because you're not alone, because you have systems, because you have leaders, that you can grow your team, help them grow their position to where they have someone on their left, someone on their right, and they become a promoter. And really, it's the duplication that drives growth. It drives growth to their team. It drives volume, and it also drives volume to your team. So again, it's plugging into training like this. We all start as a team of 1. It's like a race. We all start from the beginning, and there is a process. So follow the process, follow your leader, a simple system of following your leader, and also to be able to be duplicatable. So thank you, Angel. Back to you.
Sorry, I couldn't find my unmute button there. Thank you so much, Charmaine. So guys, it's that simple for the 1 through 5. Thank you for sharing that. Plug into this as much as you can. Watch the recording if you need to. It may sound overwhelming. It's not. It's really simple. Those first 3 steps were really just the action steps to get to a distributor. And then these last 2 steps are getting to promoter and duplicating that. That's really, in a nutshell, what we're sharing here. Now I'm going to pass it over to Peg. Peg's going to share with you guys what to do. So if you are the distributor and now you've enrolled somebody, and we know that sometimes that can be the biggest fear, is if you don't know what to do with somebody when they enroll, it actually mentally stops you from recruiting people because you get afraid because you don't know what to show them how to do. So Peg here, guys, she's a coach with New You Life. She's just amazing. I love working with Peg. She's an incredible, go and follow her on social media. She does incredible social media. She's an expert over there, and she's always available for questions and helping anybody out. So Peg, I'm going to have you take this over and show them what to do with their new distributor.
Thanks, Angel. I just want to say first, congratulations to everyone. All those pages of incoming people, customers and distributors. Amazing. Awesome. So good to see. So yeah, when you've got your new person, first of all, like Angel said, you want to get them logged into your back office. You want to show them how to log in. They get that email from corporate. Make sure that they know how to do that, because this is their business, right? And you want them in there checking that at least every day. I make it a habit every day to get into my back office, whether to be check on new people that came in, see what volumes are, see how people need help. So you want to get accustomed to being in there. And then you want to help them to download the app and show them how to text a video. So the instructions are they can go ahead and download the app. They're going to either go to the Google Store or the Apple Store, download it to their phone. The sign in is the same as their sign in for that back office. So the same username, same password, and then show them how to send a video. The other cool thing you'll want to show them in there is, as they see things like this, these trainings that we have, they can add that as their own material in there, which is really cool, because they can say, wow, I saw a really cool call this morning. I want to share this with you. So the cool thing about the app is that you can see when someone has watched it. You can send something from your back office, you can send something from YouTube, but when you send it from the app, you get a message that says, hey, Sally's watching your video. Hey, Sally's gone to your back office. It clues you into that Sally's interested, right? So number 3, the next thing you want to do is have them mark the calendar for this call. So if you have someone signs up, becomes a distributor on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, you can say, great, we've got a call to get you started on Saturday. It's at 11. Can you make it? If they can't make it, we have these recorded. They are in the Empowered group, in the Facebook group. So just, you can just add, you're going to want to add them to that team group also. And that's another thing, adding, is that on the next slide, Angel, at the groups?
No.
No, okay, so I just want to go there for just a second. You do want to add them to the testimonial groups, the Look at Us Now for product testimonials, and the Empower group for business testimonials. Invite your people there, your new distributors, and they can use both of those as a tool for sharing when people want to know a little more about the product and or the business. Number 4, schedule a call and attend this training, right? But you want to answer their questions. You want to have a call with them. You want to know what's important to them. Why did they join? What it is they're looking for, how they feel comfortable building. Do they feel like, oh, I don't have a network, I only have 200 friends on Facebook? That's 200 people, right? And how do they do they feel more comfortable building face to face? What is it that they are looking for? How will it change their life? And also, how I like to ask people, how do you want me to coach you? Do you want me to just be in the background? Do you want to touch base every day? Do you want me to hold you accountable? Right? Some people really want to be held accountable. I do. I like that. I know, I talk to Dawn all the time. She's like, hold me accountable. It's important to know that, because you want to let someone know how you want to be coached is important to me. I'm here to help you. You are not obligated to me. I'm obligated to you to help you in a way that brings you success. So welcome everyone who's new, and we're really happy, and we're all here for you.
Thank you so much, Peg. I will add a slide for those groups for next Saturday, because that's a great idea. Just have even just a picture of the 2 groups so people can see where to add them. So thank you so much for that. I get to pass it over to Paul Capozio. Guys, if you're new here or watching the recording and you haven't yet had the chance to meet Paul, he is the incredible leader on our team. He has created massive success, multiple 7 figures in New Life. And he's the reason I'm here. And I want to use myself as an example of to never prejudge when somebody tells you no, or never to accept a no. And not that Paul pursued me, but in my mind, I was a no, because I had left network marketing for a couple of years, just doing traditional business and building businesses. And I was out for good. I was like, I'm done. I had a company that fell apart, and my team was gone, and my commission checks were gone. I was done. And I was like, I'm done with this. I'm going to do my own thing and get out of this. But I started talking to Paul. We met through Clubhouse, through one of our networking groups, training groups that we have. And I met him, and I was asking him questions. We connected. I was asking him about regular business. He started telling me about New Life. And it was who Paul is The success I knew he had already created, Wall Street, corporate world. I knew he had all that, but I was hearing the success he had created here. He started telling me about New Life. I started hearing all the things line up that I knew if I ever did this again had to be here, right? It's like, oh, check mark, check mark, check mark. And the fact that I got to work with Paul, the fact that I knew I could work with somebody like him, who I not only enjoy working with, but I know can show me how to get to success and cares about my success. That is huge, right? If you can join anybody, but if they don't care, just like Peg said, you know, having that actual concern for what do you want, then they're not going to help you get there. And I knew that was here with Paul. So I just absolutely love working with Paul. He's headed off to Macau. He's leaving tonight and going over with the Korean team and going to be doing the convention over there. So he is busy, 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 but I appreciate you being able to come and share with us today because Paul shares our 5/5 system. This is our DMO. So take out your pen and papers, take some notes. Paul always drops wisdom bombs here. So just get out your papers and this is your DMO and how simple it is. So go ahead, Paul.
Thank you, Angel. Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you how grateful I am for you. And the way you carry this call is absolutely amazing. I think Charmaine had some really good nuggets today. Charmaine, when you said that business needs systems, I think that was brilliant. And I think people can relate to that and understand it. Peg, you always knock it out of the park. One thing I'm going to ask you, since you like to be held accountable, is I think we need a list of 5 must-ask questions. And it should be added somewhere in some of our trainings that we should ask a prospect, not how much product do you want to buy and when do you want to get in and, you know, what pack do you want to buy, which is all very critical. But I'd like questions to say, well, what are your goals? How are you fixed for retirement? Do you have any children in college or about to go into college? I think we need to understand the financial and health concerns of our prospects. So I want to add 5 or we're sticking to this theme of 5, right? 5/5, 5 simple steps. If we had 5 questions that you get around to, even if you ask only 2 of the 5 in your calls with your prospects, I think you're going to get a lot more information and a lot more success when you can give them success. So thank you guys. Congratulations to the pages and pages of success. I want to also call out Chaz Carter. Chaz Carter missed ambassador this week by a hair, so he'll be there. I got a real good shot that he's going to be diamond by Christmas. So that's a really good thing. So there are things happening. How does that happen? Well, it happens because you need to create a mountain, a huge pile of contacts, right? And out of that huge pile of mountain of contacts that you create, you're going to dwindle that down to like a hill of prospects. And we're going to get into what a prospect is and what a connection is. But just saying you have the New York City phone book in your hand does not mean those are your leads, right? A lead is someone who basically just says to you, yes, I really want to take a hard look at that. That's a lead. Until you get it to that point, they're just a prospect. And until you reach out to them, they're just a phone number or a contact. So how do we build this? How do we build this mountain? Well, if you give yourself a minimum, I started this business 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night every single day. And I would try to get at least 5 new connections a day. Now, I don't care how you build. 5/5 works whether you build belly to belly, whether you build on social media, whether you do email campaigns, whether you put ads in newspapers. I do not care, because you need to do this a fixed number of times every single day. But do some quick calculations for me. But if you created 5 new connections a day, let's take social media. I friend Angel. I send a friend request to Charmaine. I send a friend request to Peg. I send a friend request to Liz. I send a friend request to, 20 people. The minute 5 respond to me and accept yes, I've gotten my 5 new connections for the day. Now, you don't need to stop there. In fact, the earlier you are in the business, the more you need to do step 1 and step 2 and step 3, right? So 5 new connections every single day. Then you want to create 5 new conversations. So if I took my first week in the business and every day I made 5 brand new connections, right? I have 25 people at the end of that week on a Sunday or on a Monday that I could create 5 new conversations. And those 5 new conversations, do you want to buy my stuff? Do you want to be an entrepreneur? Though the 5 new conversations may be just an opener. I used to love when people post pictures of their food. I never let anyone get away with posting pictures of food without asking them if they made it themselves, what the restaurant is, what state they're in, and see if they respond. You're looking for people who have social skills that are going to be able to communicate back and forth and are comfortable doing so. Yes, wallflowers can build this business, but let's take the easy way out first. Remember, go for boring. We're going to make this as boring as possible so that it's real simple to duplicate. So 5 new conversations every day. After your next week, you've had 25 conversations. By your second week in the business, at the worst case, if you're moving like a snail, you'll be able to do 5 new exposures. Now, what's an exposure? Exposure is you're getting someone to the point where they say, well, send me some information. And most people don't like that response because they think it's a no, but it's the first process. An exposure, like Peg talked about the app, we have an amazing app on our phones that we can go in and a person says, yeah, you told me on our last call or in our last text conversation, or when I got in that 3-way group text with Peg and Angel and Charmaine, you talked about pain relief. What's that all about? You go into your app, and you send them a pain relief video on the AWE or the CBD, or you're selling something on Neuravi, right? Make sure you're hitting on what their pain point is. You're solving a problem. That's an exposure. The minute they watch that video, or the minute they get on that 3-way call, or the minute they attend this call, or they attend the Monday night call or the Tuesday night call, or they get on a gel and tell, that is an exposure. You're exposing the people to the business. It's critical. It's the just looking phase. We know when we walk into a department store and 50 salespeople come out of the woodwork, right, and say, what's the number one question they ask? May I help you? What's the number one answer? No, thanks. I'm just looking. Well, what did you get into the car, fight Sunday traffic to go to the mall for if you're just looking? Right? Most people aren't just looking. They're really just looking to buy. They just don't want to be sold to. So 5 new exposures every single day will get people in the just looking phase. There is no reason that anyone on this call who's been in the business for more than a few months should not have 100 people just looking right now, because none of this is painful. None of this is difficult. Okay. And those of you who are brand new, I know I come on a little strong, but this is the foundation of the business. You're building a pipeline of potential people to speak to. Okay. So when you do your exposures, realize that it's the first impression with people. The next thing I need you to do is, once you build this pile of exposures, is follow-ups. And I know some people say follow-ups are a dirty word, but you need to do it. You can call it whatever you want, but you need to connect to people, see if they've answered all their questions. The 5 questions we're going to come up with about why people will do their own network marketing business is, you're going to reconfirm that. Hey, when we spoke 2 weeks ago, you told me you were really concerned about your retirement, or you're really concerned about how you're going to pay for this college education coming up 2.5 years from now. Is that still important to you? Because I'd like to go in, then you could say, I'd like to go in a little deeper about the New Life opportunity. Okay. And while you're thinking about that, I'd love for you to pick a product and try it, because most people are going to say, what? Well, let me see how the product works for me. And then I'll say, okay, we've all heard that. I've heard that probably over 10,000 times. So what do? We let people try the products, and you have these incubation stages. So that's your 5 follow-ups. If you create this and you do 5 new connections every single day, remember, this is cumulative, right? This is like compounding interest. 5 new connections every day. Do that for a year. Tell me where you're at. 5 new conversations a day. Do it for a year. Tell me where you're at. If you're in this business more than 5 years, and you don't have 500 people that are in your phone that you, at some stage other than leave me the hell alone, you're in business. Because you're going to be able to collect 5 decisions a day, a week, a month, or some of you a year. But you'll never get to people making a decision until you've connected with them, you've had conversations with them, you expose them to our products and our comp plan and the opportunity and or the business. And this works with customers as well, folks. And then you're going to be able to start collecting decisions. If you work from the bottom up, or if you wait till a Friday afternoon when you're trying to make your points for the week, it's not going to work. If this is a process, it's an investment. Now, here's another thing I'm going to tell you. This call is an exposure. How many of us are in the just looking phase? This call right now, a recording of this call, is a just looking phase. This is for them to see what it's all about. It's called managing the expectation. We want to manage the expectation for that they're feeling. So let them know. We're going to see the pricing of our products. Now, we're going to go in depth, Angel. I'm going to have another request if somebody could write this down. We're going to take this call and expand it into an hour call where we're going to go into fine detail on every one of those slides, such as why would a person buy an 8-pack versus a 1-pack? Why would a person buy a combo pack, right? Why would a person get in with a 1-bottle program, and what's there? Do you know that in our business, in this company, that the majority of people who come with a 1-pack are looking to convert to an 8-pack within less than 30 days? And when they're looking to convert, you can't, because we only allow one shot at that pack, because we don't want people hoarding and buying too much. We don't want someone, a spouse or something, say, what are these 35 8-packs doing in the garage? We don't do that here at New Life. So Angel, I'm sorry, but I get passionate about this. I could go on and forever and just trying to share the knowledge and the experience that we all have. So thank you guys for giving me this opportunity. And what's next?
I love that. And I love the idea of expanding the call. Maybe once you're back, we can do that on a Monday call, and we'll keep it as a recording and everybody can have it, so that's almost like the next step, deeper training for everybody, right? So I love that.
Sure.
I think it's great. And guys, the conversation side, if you're new here, it can be as simple as, if people are liking your posts on social media or commenting on your posts on social media, that's somebody who's already raised their hand to say, hey, I like what you did, or I want to talk to you. So go throw them a DM and say, hey, Brooke, thanks for liking my post. I haven't talked to you in so long. Or, oh my gosh, we haven't even connected yet. How are you? Tell me a bit about you. Like, if people are your friends on Facebook, or they're liking your content on Instagram or TikTok or wherever, they've already said they like something about you just by following you or adding you, right? So use that. I know a guy who used to hit up every single person who liked his posts, and that was like his DMO every single day, and he just put out content, and he went from like 0 to 10,000 a month in no time, because he just put his nose to the grind and that was his thing. And it probably annoyed some people, but hey, it worked, right? So if you need any ideas, if one day you're like, I don't even know who to start conversations with, go back. Who liked some of your posts? Hey, I saw that you liked this post from last week. Oh my gosh, I missed it. How are you? Right? It's as easy as that. So I love that. Thank you, Paul, so much for always just giving great, amazing 5/5 training. And as we say, we keep it simple for you guys. If you follow that, it will duplicate. And we want you to create a machine that works. We want you to bring in people and show them a machine that works. And you may get lucky and bring in a Paul, and he may just want to go and take off. And that's amazing. You want to be sifting for that kind of gold. But a lot of people are just going to want to know how to get their first 2, and then how to show people how to get their first 2. And then it gets exciting, and they see the volume growing, and then they're more involved, and they see the activity on the team, and they're plugging into these calls and getting excited. Just keeping them apart, talking to them, connecting with your team is so important. So Peg, any final thoughts today?
Well, I'm very excited about all the people on today. I'm very excited about all the growth. This is the best place. And I want to thank you, Angel, for starting this, getting people started, because it makes so much sense. Because I know there was a time when I what do I do, right? And that's no more. We have a clear path for people to get started. So I love this, and I thank you. And thank you, Paul, and have a great trip.
Yeah, safe travels, Paul. And everybody go out and work today. We always say don't take Saturdays off. Saturdays are the best days to grow a network marketing business, because people are available. They're on their phones. Talk to people today. Don't take today off. It's not a Monday to Friday.
Hey, let me tell you, it never stops. I'll tell you this, at 10 o'clock today, I'm on California time, so it's a little bit earlier here. I will be meeting with my Uber driver who took me here. And we have a meeting, and he's going to get some AWE samples. We want to go talk to the guy. So it never stops. Everyone is a prospect. You never stop prospecting, regardless. Just keep moving. And learn to love it. Learn to enjoy it. Thanks, Angel. Did an amazing job. Love you.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you,
Thank you, Charmaine.
Love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, John.
Hey, Paul.
Hey.